So on behalf of the Chamber, the Business Person of the Year Committee, and Wells Fargo Bank, it's my pleasure to present this award. The 2023 honoree was born in Florence at McLeod Hospital. He grew up in the Mechanicsville community of Darlington County with his two brothers. They stayed out of trouble for the most part, but as you might imagine, his upbringing was much like most boys in southern small towns, and it was filled with backyard games with friends and a few scuffles with his brothers every now and again. He was deeply influenced by his extended family and friends in the community, and their mother was able to provide the attention that it would take to raise three responsible young boys as a homemaker in their rearing years. In our recipient's early childhood, his father took a leap of faith with a truck and a dream and started his own company in 1982. This dream was to build an organization that delivered highly responsive service and superior construction quality to the local market with honesty and integrity. Our 2023 Business Person of the Year was an honors graduate of St. John's School. In addition to his scholastic achievements, he was also an athlete, excelling in both basketball and baseball. These days, when he's not putting in long hours at work, serving at his church, or in the community, you may find him on the golf or tennis court. And as a side note, I was invited to play on his company's golf team one time in a chamber golf tournament. He never invited me back. I think it's because I outdrove him. Following high school graduation, this year's honoree headed to Charleston to attend the Citadel, graduating in 1996 with a Charlie Company and civil engineering degree. He began his career at Martin Marietta in Cary, North Carolina as an engineer. Those years would provide valuable experience as he made the move back to Florence in 2000 to join the company that his father began 18 years prior. This year's recipient's faith was built at Mechanicsville Baptist Church and has been the driving force for a deep passion in his leadership to his family and his business at his church now, Hoffmeyer Road Baptist Church, and as many of you well know, in service to the Florence community. And I'll share a fact about his faith that many people don't know, but engraved on the inside of his citadel ring is Hebrews 12:11. The scripture reads this: "For the moment, all discipline seems painful rather than pleasant, but later it yields the peaceful fruit of righteousness to those who have been trained by it." And if any of you know this year's recipient, he also has those inscribed on his heart. Humble in his nature, you won't hear this year's recipient speak a great deal about his service in our community, but I would like to take a moment to point out just a few examples of how he serves. He served in leadership roles for organizations such as the House of Hope of the PD, Hope Health, the Boys and Girls Club, Big Brothers and Big Sisters, the Florence Kiwanis Club, the Eastern Carolina Community Foundation, and the Greater Florence Chamber of Commerce. Customer service and company culture have always been vital elements of his daily work ethic. He is highly respected within his organization and throughout the entire industry. Our 2023 honoree was named president of FBI Construction 9 years ago. Under his leadership and through the efforts of each and every employee, the company has become one of the most reputable and respected regional contracting firms in the Carolinas. He met his wife, Beth, in high school, and they later fell in love in their college years. They have two daughters, now in college themselves, Reeves and Riley, who have their father's heart. Please join me in congratulating the 2023 Business Person of the Year, a person whose faith, humility, loyalty, discipline, and passion make him a true leader in our community. Mr. Kyle Gunter. How you got along a little faster than that. I know you're excited to say a few words.
I expected this, so I got to do it. Well, first and foremost, I want to thank God, and I give him all the honor and glory. He has blessed us with a team that I could not do it without, and I think this is more of a team award than an individual award. And I also see a lot of mentors in this room that have given me advice every year. So I just want to thank the chamber for the honor, and again, appreciate the team too. Appreciate y'all's support. Thank y'all very much.